अभी स्ट्रीम बंद होगी, वही देख रहा था मैं, क्या चक्कर है फोन फान का अभी फिर से चालू करी है। आप कर। तो मैंने तो पहले बोला था आपको, आप ध्यान ही नहीं देते। लैपटॉप में क्या करना, मैं पता क्या बोल रहा था, जैसे जिस फ़ोन से गेम।
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Now he's off and running. That has been cut short. Now, who's going to be first to this?
Del Piero will be relishing this game to showcase his many talents.
The guy's just class, isn't he?
Yeah, I think the only way to stop him is to get players around him quickly. If there's any standing off, then he'll dish up some severe punishment.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Maldini, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Costa Curta. Can he get onto this? Owen. No goals as yet. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. That is good alertness. And he was quick to react.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And Owen! In for the pieces! Goal! Arsenal! First blood drawn. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Arsenal have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
That's really well manoeuvred. Try driving on and making good progress. Kaká. Kaká going face to face with his great rival. Rodri. And it's Del Piero. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Arsenal can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Del Piero. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Kaká spots it and intercepts. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Oh, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Arsenal, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up.
Substitutions taking place.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Del Piero. Schneider. And it's Albert Ferrer. Messi could try cutting inside here. Tries to get it clear. Owen. Rudiger. Rodri. Arsenal are ahead here by what is still the only goal. And it's Zico.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
The attendance for this match was 60,810.
He's gone for goal! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 14.
We have got changes here from
Number
both sides, in
18,
fact.
Neymar. Number 22, Kaká. Number 5,
Maradona.
Vieira. Coming on the field,
Zico does have his name on the score sheet, of
23,
course.
Mbappe.
Musiala.
Number 9, Messi. Number 80, Ronaldinho.
Pass is intercepted.
Number 11, Nedved.
Here's Lautaro
Substitution
Martinez.
in progress.
Musiala! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Nedved getting this one clear. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now. South Korea are definitely going about the...
Big chance! He scores! There seemed no way back, but they are level.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams.
And the shot! Goal! Republic of Korea! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 7, Gerrard. Coming on the field
Arsenal
is
are making a change
number
now.
10.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Pete.
This time, surely! So close to drawing level.
Makes you think, Peter, they could have been doing this earlier. Still, it's encouraging.
And it's Ronaldinho. Rodri kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, that's fabulous.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Ah, he's given it away. Costa Curta. He's gone forward. And it's played
Added
forward.
minute has been indicated.
Fires it in low. That's going to go a long way.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Nicely spread. And here's Messi. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. He's looking to set free a runner.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but
Face-to-face, can he finish? What a wonderful goal!
well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Neymar. Owen. That's an excellent interception.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, good-looking ball. Cantona. Real chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Cantona is offering a wry smile there.
Brighton with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Owen was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Zaire Emery. And here's Torres! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. No, that's been intercepted. Zaire Emery.
Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions.
It's Bale! And yes, it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Big header! It's a goal! Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Oh, that's fabulous. And the keeper beats it away. Oh, that was vital. Cleared without complication. Looking here to chip it through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's a nicely measured pass. He is through here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Marquinhos gets over and intercepts. No way through. And it's Neymar. Marquinhos gets good distance on it.
There will be 3 minutes.
Oh, easy
added
pickings
time.
there. White gets it away. And the first half is done. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. Oh, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
We're already back up and running after half-time.
Arsenal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And that's off target.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Zico. Still they trail, and time is ticking away.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 14, Owen. Number 21.
Showing great feet there. That is good
Number
pressure, just
18,
hounded him off it.
Neymar. Coming on the field.
Oh, he's played it in
Number
low.
13,
That
Cristiano
was very
Ronaldo.
necessary.
Number 23, Mbappe. Number
Torres,
11,
who does have an
Nedved.
assist to his
The
name.
attendance for this
Oh,
match
that's well
was
spotted.
62,005.
Arsenal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. He's in space and looking for options. Keeper's dealt with that.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nicked it back promptly. Now it's Bale. There's no flag. Bale!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, that's ambitious. And that would have won it.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Substitution
There is
for
some activity
Arsenal.
down on the
Number
touchline.
9,
It seems there's going to be a change.
Messi. Number 7, Gerrard. Coming on the field, number 8, Beckham. Number
Beckham.
80, Ronaldinho.
Zico.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's quick to get it clear again. And they're back on the ball again. Roberto Carlos. Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Nearly
It's
3 minutes
Zico!
added time.
And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Zico with the short one. Great chance! He has done it! They have stolen level at the last!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but...
And the referee brings it to a close. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was
Hello,
always
everybody,
likely
and
to be
this
on the
is a quick
card. So
reminder to let you
overall, I
know
don't
that
think
you'll be
anyone
able to
will be
catch
complaining
today's
too
match
much about what
broadcast
they've got.
live on our club's FM station.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a... Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7, an undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. He's got a side of goal. Great effort, but no way through. And we have our very first corner. He's gone for goal! Oh, a very decent attempt. Gently done. And he's gone looking for safety. And back to the goalkeeper. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Plays a delicate ball. Well read, nice interception. Nice bit of trickery. Kaká, there he goes, motoring forward. And they've got rid. Arsenal are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And here's Drogba. Messi has it in a wide position, fires it in low. Danielson. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Just eases him off the ball. Interesting ball. Can he get onto this? Darren Fletcher. Belletti. Messi. And that interception was most necessary. Decent hit! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he's really put himself on the line here. Barcelona have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. And he's cut it out. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Zico. Well, played right into his path. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And that has been clubbed away. Gerrard. Can he finish? Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And here's Drogba. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Kaka.
There will be 1 minute
Costa
added
Curta.
time.
Oh, that's a nice ball. Forwards and with intent. He's got away. Drogba. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
Arsenal head into the dressing room pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead, and that assists to come during the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Arsenal definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
That was travelling. Costa Curta. Kaka. Neymar. Zico. Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now that's well seen too. Danielson. And he's on a charge. Neither of these two want to come off second best. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
The attendance for this match was 60,179.
Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be a more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid. Barcelona showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Danielson. Davis. Oh, it's come loose.
Barcelona really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Turnip. He could be in here. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Quality ball.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Davis.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Nicely spread. And it's Fletcher. Maldini can get it clear.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Kaká. Oh, that's fabulous.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Beckham. And that's it. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Owen taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Your final thoughts, Jim?
And there's a lot more to read into this game than just the scoreline.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation, as to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Cleared away. Argentina have the chance to go the other way. Forwards and with intent. Oh, that's fabulous. Law finds himself offside. Now, 2018 was, of course, the year that saw France become champions again, 20 years after their previous triumph, and this man's chance for the header! And he's there to get it away. Haaland! Lovely bit of skill. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Pirlo clears. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Danielson. Oh, the shot could be on here. Messi. Arsenal do have a chance to counter here. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Haaland!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Neymar.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. He's picked his way through. And it's Neymar. Owen. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Played back in. And the finish! Neymar. And the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Arsenal have their second corner now. Gerrard at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
He's found a way through. Couldn't squeeze it through. There's the whistle for half-time. Oh, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Arsenal happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And we are back on the way. Arsenal carrying a one-goal lead.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Saliba does really well there, he is strong. And smartly reclaimed. Well, that's really good play on the right, he's driving forward. Pirlo.
Arsenal are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Now it's Haaland. And he's managed to get rid. Arsenal are ahead here by what is still the only goal.
The attendance for this match was
Roberto Carlos.
60,810.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Moved on forwards. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think...
Can he finish? A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Substitution
So, time for
Arsenal.
changes on
Number
both sides,
21,
actually.
Erling Haaland. Number 18, Neymar. Number 14, Owen. Number 9, Messi. Number 7, Gerrard. Coming on the field.
Yamal, of
number
course, a
23,
dribbler of outlandish
Mbappe.
ability.
Number
No
11,
way through there.
Nedved. Number 13, Cristiano Ronaldo.
But this is exactly
Number
the approach they
15,
have to take now, Peter.
There is
Number
an
10,
irresistible,
Mateo.
irrepressible look about them here.
Substitution in
I think
progress.
they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Good read, needed
Oh,
to be.
great feet, that.
Chance to finish. And that could come back to haunt them.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
And that's asking too much of anyone and everyone.
Argentina really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Oh, he's fizzed it forward. It'll be a throw-in. Nedved. And the pass is intercepted. He gets big. That's going to go a long way. I think we're just about done here. Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. And here's Stoichkov. Saliba calmly, and that could spell trouble. Great chance! He's got a goal! Tying minutes, and we're all square again. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up
The
trumps.
goal scorer for Argentina after 90 minutes is number 6, Darwin Núñez.
All square again
Added
into the
minutes has been
dying
indicated.
minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. That was good alertness. And that's it. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Arsenal certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of
And
encouraging
now,
spells
please
that
turn
more
towards
should
the
have been
screen
made of.
for a special presentation featuring
Many
our
thanks to
guest
Jim,
performers
and with
today.
that, it is a very good night to you. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us.
Hello,
As you can see,
everybody,
we are
and
all
welcome
set.
to today's
The game
match.
should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. The action has already started. Torres! Oh, perfectly measured that.
It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me when we talk about one of the greatest pros. He exudes calm, elegance, intelligence, an Italian giant.
Turnip. Messi. It's a good run down the right.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Lewis Skelly calmly anticipates. And it's Zico. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well timed, excellent interception.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Messi. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Alexander-Arnold is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That has been cut short. Torres. Arsenal are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Martinez can pick that up. Rafinha. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Saliba cuts it out.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Well, played right into his path. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Caicedo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that's not... Oh, what has happened? Can he finish? It's there!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Haaland really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so...
And we've reached half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative.